Hey everybody, you've probably been wondering, where the hell has Oddjob been? It's been a while since we've seen a glass of OJ. Um, and just frankly, life has been very busy. I think, everyone can relate. This channel's gone through periods of, times where I upload a lot and times when I upload not so much. I've tried giving goals to myself of, an upload a month. At one point, I was trying to do an upload a week. That wasn't doing so well. Um, I think I want a lot for this channel. I want to be able to give a lot of good analysis, good thoughts on current events, and then a current event goes by, and now it's been too long, and I feel like maybe people aren't going to appreciate, seeing news from weeks ago and getting the analysis on that. Um, so sometimes that's there. Sometimes episodes that I want to do just take a long time to develop because my thoughts on it aren't necessarily complete. Um, Episodes that I keep throwing back and around over and over are usually things like, um, hey, how much AI is screwing us over, or what's really going on with AI out there. We see a lot of interesting things going on with AI, um, and unfortunately, we have just so much where artificial intelligence, there's a lot of BS, there's a lot of truth, there's a lot of panic and worry, but there's also a lot of good that's out there. And how do you distill all that around and down? And I'm also not an AI expert. I'm not, I kind of understand what's going on with it. I understand what it's supposed to do. To me, right now, it just seems like, oh, a lot of if else scripts running, as with all programs, because it's always on or off, right? I understand what it's trying to do with neural net, right? I understand what it's trying to do with machine learning. Um, I think a lot of things around that is just where are we headed with the ethics of it? Where are we seeing issues come up that are fraudulent or scammy? Where are we seeing true innovation? And what is the market doing? That's always tough. And how do you secure it? I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, these are technologies that are coming into uh, our organizations. People are wanting to know, how do I consume this securely? How do I build this securely? How do I integrate this securely? And we're kind of like with cloud. I feel like we're still a lot of hands up in the air. There's not a lot of tools that are reliable, proven, and effective to plug into it. So I'm already giving you a small glass of OJ by just talking about this at the top of my head. But there's so much to it, right? And there's probably many episodes on artificial intelligence I could do just to cover certain topics. Um, this YouTube channel is actually a very interesting journey, though. It's been a nice way to kind of get my thoughts out there to people, um, because some folks, when it comes to certain topics, need somebody else to kind of help them think about something or bounce an idea off of, and sometimes this helps. Some folks need a video. I've had people who have told me, OJ, I really like your video on this topic. I actually shared that with my boss or our chief financial or someone else, um, and was able to show them and help them understand, how this works. And so that's been extremely helpful um, in getting um, in getting the work out there. And I believe I have frozen. So let me unfreeze myself here. Yeah, I don't know why that was happening. Okay. Um, yeah, my camera for whatever reason has been freezing in there. A little technical difficulty. Um, And so, originally I was kind of inspired by, looking at a couple YouTube channels. And quickly I fell into kind of, as I started building Glass of OJ, I started actually falling into a bit of a, thing where Leto's Law. If you watch Steve Leto, he does basically single shot episodes. So when he starts an episode, um, that's him. He's giving his thoughts. He's maybe thought about what he wants to talk about, and his episodes are usually around 9 to 15, maybe 20 minutes long, depending on how much he rambles on. But he's got a stream of consciousness he wants to put out there, and he, has his key points figured out. Maybe he has some notes, but that's it, and he moves on. And then he might record 3 videos in a session, and he jokes about how he's got a whole rack or kind of a drawer of T-shirts out there that he swaps out between shoots so that it looks like he's not wearing the same shirt twice. Which you may have caught from time to time me doing. Um, and so that really helped because it made episodes really easy to put together. You didn't need a lot of production value, right? Um, Decent audio, decent video, and then trying to just put forth a good stream of consciousness at you. Um, I've tried to get a little bit more production value. I've tried to put a little bit more into how the channel intros and tries to do stuff. I've even tried to be a little funny or cute or just put a little stuff in. It's fun. This channel is also supposed to be fun. This isn't a job. I don't make money off of this, nor am I ever going to want to make money off of it unless it's to raise for charity. Um, and so, yeah, that's kind of the state of this channel. There's another person now who is someone I'm watching a lot. Her name escapes me, but her channel is Heather Cox Richardson. She's an American historian, and she runs a channel where I think she has a weekly video. She does a live stream she does with a friend of hers. That's just called "What the Hell Just Happened," where she talks about the things that have just happened in the news recently, and they go through and have a small therapy session with each other about it. But they also, especially Heather, pours into history and the history of politics and things, and she gives a really good, um, just kind of a really good expression and understanding of history and really good insights. And sticking to a lot of the facts and kind of helping us understand different characters and people in different regions and what they've done and how things used to be done versus the way they look like they're being done now and the different players, and really gives a non-sensationalist way of looking at things. But what she does is she basically just, except for I think she has a segment called "Letters from an American Historian," where it seems she's just recording audio and there's a still photo. It's like it's an audio log basically. Um, but when she does her daily politics chat, she just goes on live stream and she has a platform that streams onto the different channels and places she's on at once. So she'll have a Facebook reel and a YouTube and some of the different places, and she'll welcome people into the stream from the different places and whatnot. But regardless, then it records and shows then from then on in her channel as being posted via live upstream or live stream. So I'm going to play around with that. I'm going to see like, hey, I don't need to prepare like a whole, script and everything else for necessarily a video. I might just react to, InfoSec news or drama or 0 days or other things that are happening, and just go through and talk to you like I would be trying to talk to my chief information security officer, or talking to you like I would be trying to talk to other areas of businesses that I interact with, and help you understand why something would be important to go chase after versus not. I've done that before, but usually I've had a script, I've had something that I've written out to really help me. And so I don't know. We'll see how this goes. But just like tonight, I just jumped on and decided to put something else out there. The channel's not had something for a long time now for you to consume and to see, and all those lovely YouTube shorts haven't been on there. And so now you get to see it. You get to see something from me, and hopefully this has been helpful. Let me know topics that you're interested in. Put them down in the comments. And I rarely get comments about things that people want to see. But I'm very interested to see, like, what are you looking to see? Do you want video essays? Are you looking for just, hey, just give us the news? Are you looking for, no, 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 give me this concept. I really need to understand it. Help me cut through the industry jargon and talk here, and just give me the facts of what's going on. That could be, extremely helpful in, determining how you need to proceed on something, right? You haven't seen me at a lot of conferences. If you would, catch me at the cons, I just missed CypherCon, even though that's actually within a decent driving distance of me. Just a lot of stuff going on, but I do plan on being at B-Sides Fort Wayne. You should be able to catch me at Hacker Summer Camp in August, and then Blue Team Con, as well as B-Sides Bloomington, Indiana. B-Sides Bloomington, I do plan on being there. Queen City Con, I would like to be able to go to, so I'm hoping to be able to go there. And I think there's something going on up in Detroit. I need to double check on that. Real quick, I'm going to see if there's a B-Sides Detroit still, or if there was some other thing. I think there's a project. Yeah, there is a B-Sides Detroit for May 30th, 2026. But I thought there was, pardon me while I look this up fresh here. Um, uh, bu- 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 yeah, I don't think I see. I think it's just B-Sides Detroit. I thought there was another one that a friend of mine actually is helping to run. But I don't think I'm seeing it. It's just B-Sides Detroit that I'm seeing in May. I don't know enough about who's running B-Sides Detroit right now to see what's going on. It looks like they don't even have sponsors yet. But I haven't really seen anything on tickets or what's going on with that group. So not quite sure. Not quite sure where that's going. It looks like there is a way to buy tickets. An AI generated piece of art, it looks like. So yeah, not quite sure what's going on there at Tech Town, Detroit. But I'll look into that. If you've got any information on that and know what's going on with that, put that down in the comments as well. But you should see me, and you'll see me at the different cons. I may still do interviews and things like that. And if you see me and want to do a quick chat on something, get you on the show. But yeah, as far as frequency going forward, I don't know. I may try every week to jump on and say something. Maybe I'll just try every month to say something and see you and say hi, and maybe just give a quick chat about something that's going on. Here's my thoughts on it, and move on from there. And I might still do those videos that take a lot more effort. And in fact, I have, I think, 2 videos that are in the editing wing that I just need to finish editing and put on. It's with my dear friend DNS Princess, and they and I talked about Windows 10 going end of life, which that I think already either slipped past or did get published. And then there was a couple on AI that we did or something. So we tried privacy was one of them. So yeah, so we talked about 3 different things, and I think I've only published 1 of those videos. So I need to get back into that, see if we can publish those, and get those put out. So that's, again, yet a thing I want to do. But yeah, we'll see what's going on, but let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see from this channel. What's been helping you out? What would you like to see more of, less of? And I'll see about putting that stuff out there. And hopefully you catch this video and it sees you well. And hey, I'm still doing okay. I've just been busy. Life's been doing a lot of things. And this fun little side project of this channel, will take a back seat to other things going on in my life. But it is a part of my life, and I really do enjoy getting out there and talking, and putting stuff out there for people to see, and hopefully help you think through things, start conversations, and if things resonate with you, hopefully is a voice that you can give to other people to share with them your thoughts, hopefully presented in a concise and well thought out way. But we'll see. Hope everybody's doing well, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks.